I was listening to the Schmoedown rundown, and as we are getting closer to the end of the season now, and the thank you, and the tournament is coming. Roca and Bibiani playing for the title. There's a lot of stuff kind of happening. The big event, the spectacular, is going to be in December. There's a lot as we lead up to this thing. So the conversation on the Schmoedown rundown with Frank and Brad Gilmore, they start talking about like Player of the Year already, and so there's a conversation that's coming out with Player of the Year. Sam Levine. All right, enough. Sam Levine, who was 5-0, had won both titles, won the team titles, won the singles title, and then left. Yeah. Mid-season, right? 5-0 though. And then Rachel Cushing was in the conversation, who was 7-2 across 3 different divisions, right? And then you got, we'll see what happens with Roca. You look at Bibiani with free for all. There's Mark Andreyko, Ethan Irwin, Mara Kanopik, who just in one division. So the question is, all this. Frank and the crew made a big push for Rachel Cushing, who I love and is one of my favorite people and a dear friend of mine too. I think I'd like to see if Rachel defends the title. The team titles are spectacular. That will make all the difference. I think that makes all the difference.
How do we do the player? It's not like, which I think is kind of like the NBA, for example, and the NFL I think does this too. They give out their season awards before the playoffs have reached their conclusion. So the regular season MVP may have a shit playoff run.
Right.
Do we do that including the spectacular?
It's the whole season, yeah. It's the whole. It's like including the spectacular for sure. It's the whole season.
Then these conversations are fun to have. Obviously, it's premature. It's speculative because we don't know what's going to happen. Bibiani and Roca is something that we need to settle.
Huge, because Bibiani, who was in the free for all, lasted 22 rounds in itself. Right. Then he wins against Snyder. Then he beats Andreyko. Then if he defends against Roca and then defends against the winner of the tournament at spectacular, I think how do you not give it to Bibiani?
There is something to be said for, you're talking about Player of the Year.
Yes.
So Rachel Cushing, like you said, three different divisions of dominance, right?
Well, no, 1-1 in singles. She was 1-1 singles. She went, I think, 2-1 in intergeekdom, and then she went 4-0 and won the team titles.
I might have an easier time with the Bibiani or the Levine argument based on previous seasons when we were still building up the team in intergeekdom. But the fact that intergeekdom is such a monster now of its own, and the fact that people are so much more tested in each division. The fact that you can go, I'm going to go kick ass in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And then I'm going to
go over here. And then I'm going to get a teammate. And then we're going to win a lot.
And you're talking about Rachel now.
I am. I think if it ended today, I think Rachel's a no-brainer. I think we need to see what.
I think Mara Kanopik has a better place. Because Mara Kanopik was an unknown, wins 5 matches.
Clearly rookie of the
wins
year,
the title,
right?
so far, but beats Inman, who was unbeatable, beats Rachel Cushing, beats Mike Kalinowski. Right. Now that's in one division.
Yeah, only one.
But that's one division. But that's 5 straight matches when no one knew who she was.
The other thing that I think we have to take into consideration here is not just how many questions you're answering right, how many people you're beating, but the entire game. If we're talking about Player of the Year, look at everything that Rachel puts into her presentation
and preparation.
Absolutely. And also everything she's overcome. You guys know she's done these live events. Yeah. That's like a huge.
And it's not in her comfort zone.
And it's not in her comfort zone. And between, like you talked about, preparation, and then on top of that, having all of these victories, and then if she does do well at spectacular, come on.
Right. I mean, is
it a question anymore?
Frankie's argument, I read that. And completely swayed.
Which is give me a little bit of what it was.
It was like
summarize it.
It was
we the don't stats, read, Riley.
The stats across 3 leagues, team.
Yeah. Her stats are unbelievable.
Then the presentation, like he made me laugh. It's like Sam Levine walks out, nice blazer. You know, he walks out, looks sharp. Rachel puts in this effort. And you know my theatrics in the past too. I love that.
I think that comes down to entrance of the year and heel and face of the year.
But we're talking about a total package here.
I'm talking
She's gone all the way to a title run, singles.
Best picture.
Team title. Almost intergeekdom. It's like it's this domination.
I understand the argument for her. I just think, again, if you look at what Sam Levine did this season, where he won both titles.
Here's the thing with Sam.
And they took out the Patriots.
But is Sam even going to fly in from Florida to collect
did our match?
Sam retired mid-season.
We had to book him a first-class ticket round trip.
I would put in Mara as well. Absolutely.
Yeah. Could be Bibiani or Roca.
I don't put Mara
in. Could be Bibiani.
You wouldn't put her in the...
No,
really?
I don't put her in the running. I think she's effing amazing, and I think she's been such a blessing to this league, and she's so talented, but it's one area. It's one area.
Yeah, but to see what you do.
I think she's certainly in the running.
Yeah,
I think she's certainly worthy of a nomination.
Yeah. She hits. I mean, she hits the tournament, wins it, and then beats Inman at the live event
in one area.
Yeah, but within 4 months, that's a hardcore player.
I think that we're looking at it in terms of NFL. It's offensive and defensive player of the year. But in basketball, you have to play two ways. So sometimes the MVP is rewarded because somebody's just lights out offensively, like Russell Westbrook averaging a triple-double. That's amazing. I tend to go with LeBron or Jordan or somebody like Kawhi Leonard or Tim Duncan, who, when they won MVPs, clearly are able to dominate offensively and defensively.
There's no doubt of what she's able to do. And the other thing that we're not taking into consideration, I announced this over the weekend so I can announce it here. This is how the singles tournament is going to go. Because the singles tournament, whoever wins that, could also be in contention too.
That's a huge
So
one.
on this bracket, you have Andreyko versus McWeeny. Then Clark Wolf will play the winner of this little mini gauntlet, which right now is Ben Bateman versus Janine the Machine, Lon Harris versus Josh McCouga. Winner of that will play Clark Wolf.
Oh, Clark's scary.
Yeah,
She's
is
a beast.
On the other side,
Clark's
you've got
a fantastic player, too.
Dan Merle versus Stacey Howard. And then Ethan Irwin versus newcomer Chance Ellison, who grabbed the magic number. So whoever...
What is the magic number?
There were 5 competitors that were put into who could qualify to get into this thing. So basically, one person got the magic number that automatically was part of the 7.
The kid
got it, and now the other ones have to battle it out.
You didn't set that up.
I swear, no. This was there. Yeah. Look, the anarchy one was there was half anarchy. Half of it was random.
Wait,
what?
Exactly.
Really?
So,
can we get some breaking news?
Yeah, but
Tell that to Mike. He doesn't know it's a setup.
But as far as this goes, this was all we just picked the numbers out of the hat, the things out of the hat. But anyway, I'm curious what people think though too. Is like because the debate inside of the Facebook group was big. I mean, Sam Levine had like 400 votes, and he was the front runner, and I think Rachel was 4 in the one that I had. I think the second, I think Kanopic was 2. But,
really?
Yeah. What Riley? What are they saying?
Yeah, a lot of people are looking at Mara. Impressive.
Yeah.
Totally impressive. But
So impressive.
Rookie of the year.
Exactly.
Yes.
Rookie of the
And
year
then
for sure.
Player of the year. I'm seeing a lot. Basically, I'm going to sum it up as whoever the singles is holding the belt, whether it's a Bibiani, whether it's a Roca, whether it's a whoever from the Spectacular, should be considered.
Yeah.
Sam, I'm seeing, is not getting a lot of respect.
Wow.
I watched one of those.
You gotta respect though what he did, but it's been so long.
I would absolutely put him up there.
Yeah.
The fact that he walked away.
The fact that he walked away is like somebody did a great, like, what if LeBron just walked away mid-season?
Right.
And I'm like...
Yeah, but there's difference.
After winning the championship,
The guy
though.
defended the title twice against Rachel Cushing and against Clark Wolf.
Yep.
And then won the team championship against the longest reigning champions in these
And I've never
imbeciles.
seen anybody study harder than he studies.
He's great, but he's not competing at the Spectacular.
No, he's out.
I think this is just it's the equivalent of like a stand-up comic like taping their special.
Yeah.
And you go to see a special, you expect to see an hour of killer material,
right.
And it's like he did 15 minutes.
That was
it was
true.
15 minutes of
murdering material.
Sam's the timing of it. If this happened at the end of the year and he did his run and then the season ended and he retired, I think it'd be a different conversation.